Okay, what's everybody? Today we're back again with another video, and today we are going to be doing a little bit of a Hirschfelden hunt. I wanted to very quickly look at the new rabbits. Well, the rabbits were fixed, so they're not technically new, but they should be able to walk around normally now. So I wanted to have a quick look at them and just see if they leave tracks and if they do anything else in general. And then I want to do some fallow deer hunting because we have some fallow missions that we have to do, and they will eventually lead to an albino level 4. Plus, I just wanted to see, since apparently with this fix, Hirschfelden the population got reset, so we should technically have new respawns. So maybe we can find a nice level 4 or maybe even a diamond. I mean, that's what the goal is, because I still need one more for the huddle multi-mount. And yeah, so why don't we have a look at that, and then first of all check out the rabbits, and then look at what we can find in terms of fallow deer and see if we can maybe do some of the missions. Well, we only have one rabbit here, but it is a level 3, so that should be a diamond, I think. First one that we see. I do want to get the first one of the 22 just because we haven't actually gotten one of these yet. So why don't we 0 4, oh, gun. Good that I didn't shoot with that. So 22 here, let's 0 for 100 and then just aim a little bit low, I guess. Because I don't think that with 50 they were going to be very accurate, but he is hopping around, so at least we know that they're working now. It is not the only rabbit that I saw here in total, so I don't think that we would be missing out on anything else, and he's done. We hit him perfectly. So why don't we make our way down over to him and see what happens, or like what he scores. He should be a diamond because I know that the 2s can make it, so I'm gonna doubt that 3s won't make it, but it's the only one I saw here, so yeah. I also noticed that they don't leave any tracks, so they are probably not gonna be running around too far. Just in like general, they're mostly gonna stay around their burrows because they just don't have any tracks. And I don't even see where a rabbit is. Oh, here he is. So why don't we pick him up? He is a diamond at 2.4. Could have almost been 2.5, so just barely diamond. He's probably going to be something like 2.46 in the lodge, but obviously here it only shows to 1 decimal point, so he's going to probably be a little bit different, but still. First diamond European rabbit. Took me a while to find one, but we do have one now. So that is definitely great, and I think with that we can start our fallow deer hunt, because there's no real point now in looking for more European rabbits. I wanted to see if they work and if they leave tracks. We managed to look at that now. We even found a diamond at our first one already, so that's perfect. So why don't we move on looking for some of those fallow deers in the fields, because I think it's gonna be better. Plus we have a mission in the fields as well that we have to do for the storyline missions. Okay, well, for our first mission I just looked on our map, so we have to go here to the cornfields and just harvest 2 fallow deer. So why don't we make our way over there and see what we can find in terms of those there, because I'm pretty sure that shouldn't be too hard of a mission. So why don't we start with that one, and then we're just going to move on to some of the other fields. Hopefully there's a mission in one of those fields as well. If not, I will come back and actually physically do all of the missions, but I just thought, why don't we start on them now and get a little bit of a head start so we don't have too much to do later on. Plus I wanted to look at some fallow deer because we haven't done that yet on the channel, and fallow deer is actually one of my favorite deers. I really hope that they actually come to the new map, which I'm hoping is New Zealand, and with that there could be fallow deers introduced to that map as well, and that would just be absolutely amazing. I would really love that. Obviously I'd love a white-tailed deer map next, but I'll take a fallow deer as well, just because I don't really enjoy Hirschfelden too much, as it's just too thick, too bushy, and it's not my type of map. I prefer maps like as Silveridge Peaks, Verhunga, maps like that are a little bit more open, but that is just my preference, and I hope that the next map can deliver on that again. We have some more over here. Surprised they haven't heard us yet, but this is not... Okay, that's not going to be in our region, sadly, so not going to take those. But I'm going to run over to that field then and see if I can find any fallows. And well, here we are now at the cornfields. We're actually physically not at them yet, but the area kind of starts out here, so technically a fallow that we would get down here would count, but they're obviously going to be feeding out here in this big cornfield. So I hope I can spot some. Last time I did this wasn't too difficult. I did see two very quickly, and we have a roe deer there. Not what we need, but hopefully they are not the only animals here, because otherwise we would have to go into a little bit of trouble of getting them in here. We would need like either spook them in here or call them in, but only roe deer so far, so we might have to move on. I maybe spooked something here, and yeah, I did definitely spook something. There were some fallow deer here. Okay, so there's a female up there, so why don't we get her down. That should have, I don't know, that okay, we probably aimed too low, but I think that should count. I think we, yeah, just two fallow deer in general. Okay, so that definitely will count to one of them. I do want to get a male though for the second one, just for the sake of content. So why don't we have a look in the second field where that roe deer is going, to see if we can maybe see one, and if we can't, then well, I don't have another choice and we're just gonna have to go with another female. But I want to try and get a proper male down. But this was a vital organ. Let's just look. Maybe in that herd there was a male and we just didn't see it because we kind of rushed the shot. But I don't see them anywhere. Oh, is that them back there? Yeah, that is. So there's actually a 4 back there. Is he still? He's still way into the zone. So let me get out the proper weapon. Where did he go? We might have to wait for him to come back, but we are here on a female, so let's just look. It was a right lung, a left lung hit, and we aim too high for the heart. Okay, good to know. Their heart is kind of further down. I expected it to be here, but it's kind of down there, so we'll know that for our male, but we'll gonna have to wait a little bit, I think, because they probably will run a little bit further and then only afterwards decide to come back. So I'm just gonna wait for them and then try and get that 4 down if they do decide to come back. Well, that 4 did not want to come back. Like, I waited like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So we came up here to this like last spot, and I found another group of them. Sadly, it's all just females. I haven't spotted that one back there, but yeah, it's just a female. So why don't we try and just get one that's decently broadside and get that down, just so we get this mission down, because I really want to try and go in these fields over here, and maybe also in these fields over here, because I usually have quite a lot of them feeding around here, and then also up here. Those are the spots that I want to go to. I hope that one of those missions is going to be somewhere around there, so that we can look around that area. If not, then we're still going to go there and we're just going to do the missions at a later point, but I would like us to go there because I'm pretty sure I had a lot of zones there. So I want to see if maybe I have some good respawns from their population reset in there somewhere, which would be very good, and hopefully we can get maybe something close to a diamond or a rare. That would be very cool. But here's our female, double lunged it, so yeah, it dropped. So we got that, and while she keeps talking, I'm gonna go ahead and start down here. I think we're gonna look at these spots first, as we have some tents there. So let me run around here, have a look, and come back when we actually do see a decent male. Okay, so we got a decent 4 up there with an estimate of 204. I think they need 250 to be diamond, but why don't we take him down while he's lying? So that's going to be a good start. I never had a zone up there, so I think some of the zones probably shifted with the pop reset, which is something that will commonly happen. But it's cool that I can see one there. I did find this or see his track over there, but it was leading in there, so I don't I didn't want to go ahead and track that because I know there's not going to be fields there for a while and we wouldn't have gotten a good shot on that anyway. But there's our 4 down up there, and I looked at the missions. One that we could do it later on is go up here and take a picture of a fallow deer when it's their drink time, which is in about 1.5 to 2 hours in-game time, so we can probably do that to finish off the video. If we don't find anything too great, then we can at least do a little bit more progress there, but we're gonna go through these fields down here first and then move on to other spots. I also did bring the bow just in case we do find anything good. I don't expect anything good to come, but you never know. And just the 183 gold, and yeah, they need 251.7 to be diamond, but wow, double lunged them at 222. These guys do give good weapon score, so for any beginners out there, remember that. You can go to Hirschfelden, go through these fields, and you should be able to see quite a few. And we got a 4, so that guy probably didn't spawn. How close is it? Okay, yeah. So he didn't spawn in because of the tent, but it's a respawn. So once we get him down as well. Didn't think I'd find one that close, so probably the one guy that I'd track from wasn't this guy, but it was that guy. And the only reason I didn't see the animal was because of the tent. So for anybody that doesn't know, if you spawn in at a tent at 150 meters radius around it, or 170, so between like 150, 180, 170, in that radius, no animal will spawn in. So you first of all have to leave the tent's distance to like 150 to 200 meters, and then those animals will spawn in then. So they won't be affected by you shooting, because we technically shot right where he's sitting right now. So technically he should have spooked, but he didn't, which is because he didn't spawn in, so his AI wasn't active, so he'd never heard us or knew we were there. He only spawned in once we were further away. And then he didn't hear us or smell us because, well, the wind is blowing in the opposite direction. So do bear that in mind with tents. I kind of forgot to check behind us, but now we know, and we can kind of see then if we maybe missed something else. We probably spooked it, even if we did have anything else here, but let me just check for good measure. But we had a fox there, but it's already fleeing, so yeah, didn't really miss out on anything, but why don't we move on and maybe our luck can continue. I don't really mind that there's not a lot of females because we would need male respawns anyways for a diamond, so the females are just kind of, I don't know, a bonus, I guess. Okay, so I just got a male mating call from basically right in front of me, and there's a kind of ridge that goes down. And they will hear me if I run over there, so that's why I'm kind of crouch walking over there. But I don't know what's there. I know it was a male, so that's why I'm being a little bit careful. I just want to know if it's maybe a 4. There we go, there's another one. So maybe it's a 4, maybe it's a 5, but maybe it's just a 2 as well. I don't know. Like I said, they have reset the pop, apparently, so there could just be anything there. But I also know that I killed like 2 4s there the last time I did this, but that's ages ago, and I never came back since then. So even if they didn't reset all the population on Hirschfelden, there should maybe be a good respawn there, because we've been busy on this map on streams recently. We've done some European bison hunting, we did some geese hunting, then we did our rabbit hunting the other day here, so that should have had enough time to respawn. So why don't I move over there and then report back when I see what actually is hiding there. So there's a boar back there. I haven't seen a fallow deer yet. Ooh. Ooh, that's a 5. I don't know if that's a rack that can make diamond though. It has a 2 here, so like I said, it could have been a 2 or a big guy that called us here. The 2 is alarmed. It does know we're here, so let me better lay down. The 5 is attentive now too, but nowhere near the alert state that the other one is in. But why don't I quickly make sure that I'm zeroed in for 60, because that's the distance that I am going to be able to get here before he's probably going to go alert. Could we get another diamond and one for our bow series as well? I did not expect this at all. I thought we might find a couple of nice 4s and just prepare our missions. But apparently we can get a 5 right there. 60 out as well. It's calm, so I mean, we could go closer. Let me just look how the view is in terms of the bow. If I don't see him very well, yeah, I'm gonna try and get closer. I know I could take the shot, and I know I could probably hit it, but our wind is really good right now. That too seemingly has calmed down as well, so I think we can move those 20 meters closer and just get ourselves a better shot. But wow. Look at that. I've never seen a 5 alive so close. I've always shot them at like 250, 300 meters. But I don't know if he's a troll, because he's not a guarantee. He has, his middle of his estimate would be diamond. So it's kind of a 50-50 chance that he's gonna make it or not. And I don't really know too much about how to actually accurately distinguish the rack sizes, but I'm gonna try and get a picture in as well, if I can. Cause, wow, that really does look great. Okay, he's alert that we're here. So we're going to have to 0 for 40. Let's draw. Oh, no. Don't look towards us. Don't look towards us. Don't walk away from us. I want him to go calm again. Please just go calm again. He's at 41 out. You know what? Just go for it. I think we can do it. Oh, jeez. Wow, that too was so nervous at the beginning, and now it's just calm. Okay. But, oh wow. I want to get a picture of this. I definitely want to try and get a picture of this. Oh, I don't think that's diamond though. I think for the diamond they have to be a bit wider. Oh, this is going to be really tough to judge. I don't know. Is this diamond? I'm just going to pick it up and see. He is a diamond. He's a 257 as well. And oh wow, we actually hit hard as well. We double lunged and hard shot him. I thought we were gonna hit like here-ish at that area, but wow. We actually hard shot him as well. I'm texturizing that real quick. Wow. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Man. What did they need? We had 157.7. 251.7. Jeez, I can't speak. Okay, they must have probably reset populations, because otherwise we wouldn't have that diamond European rabbit and a diamond fallow deer in here. But we could have maybe. I don't know. Jeez, this thing looks amazing. I love the fallow deer. Like, the fallow deer and white deer are probably my two favorite animals in the entire game, with red deer being like right behind that. But we actually got another animal for bow challenge. I'm so happy about that. I've had 2 troll 5s in the past, and now we finally have one that makes it. That is just incredible. Let me look if we maybe have anything else around here as well, just for maybe some rare respawns for the future. But I thought that fallow deer was going to be one of the ones that is going to take me ages, and we just found one without even doing a proper grind. I am so happy about that. And we seem to have lucked out, except for that level 2. There doesn't really seem to be any other fallow deer around here. There was that one roe deer and that one wild boar that I spotted back there. But other than that, there just seems to be roe deer here. So, happy about that. And I think it's almost their drink time. Yeah, they have about half an hour time, so why don't we try and do one of the other missions first, where we just have to track 5 fallow deer up in Rottenfeld. So I will do that quickly off camera while we have to wait, and then it should probably then be time for them to come in to drink. because I mean, me picking up tracks is not going to be interesting for the video in the future anyway, so I'm just going to have a look around here. I already see all the fallow deer I need, and then we are going to come back and try and get that picture of the fallow deer there as well, because hopefully that works, and if it doesn't, then we're just going to look if we can maybe get one more kill to end it off. Okay, well, I decided we're just going to come to the lodge because my game crashed and I didn't really want to wait for the animals to actually come all back in. So why don't we have a look at our fallow deer here one more time, because I just think this looks really, really cool. Like, that rack is amazing looking. And plus, I also wanted to quickly show off where we put off our rabbit. Now, I know I had them down there in our show off video, but I did move our two ones that we got from the first video over here, and then decided to put our diamond over here. So that's the one that we got today. But I just think these guys look really, really good. Like I said before, I really think they look a bit more unique, I kind of want to say. They don't look completely different to all the other rabbits, like not at all, but they look more thick and like a little bit more chubby than the other ones, like I said before. But great hunt today, definitely on Hirschfeld. I didn't expect to find that much. I really only wanted to look at them, and we found a level 3, so that was cool in itself already. And then finding obviously a diamond fallow deer, and that was just the icing on the cake. And it didn't even take us that long. We only checked a couple of the fields, but our time was going to run out anyway. And then, like I said, the game just crashed when I was trying to fast travel. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We got another addition to our diamond bow challenge, so fallow deers are off the list as well. And like I always say, if you guys enjoyed the video, please do remember to smash the like button, as it really does help out the channel a lot. Also, remember to comment down below what animal I should try and go for next for the bow, because we got, I think, 5 down now in total, so there's still a very big list open for the future. And remember, if you're new around here, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon so you're always notified when I upload new videos just like this, or I live stream. Also, remember to join the Discord if you haven't done so already, because we have a lot of fun there, and I can help you out there a little bit faster than I can here on YouTube. Plus, there's more people there that can help you there, so you don't just get my opinion, but part of the community as well. And with that being said, have a good day, bye bye, and peace.